Welcome to OnboardInc, the simplest online employee onboarding platform for remote workers. You'll use this platform to not only speed up the onboarding of your new hire, but to give them the tools and resources they need on day one to be successful. Let's go ahead and get started as an employer. When you're inside the app, you'll see this tutorial video, which you are likely watching right now. You'll be able to play this as well as toggle between the employer view and the employee view so you can understand what your new hire will see. First, you'll want to add yourself as an employee. This will give you the ability to include yourself as part of your new hire's direct team, as the direct manager, or just part of the wider company roster. You'll notice this green circle, which means I've previously added myself and I can just move on. In the employee details section, you can add new hires or edit existing employees. When you select an employee, you'll engage the OnboardInc system to enable onboarding. Let's run through adding a new employee. Let's add John Smith and include his email, his role, and his LinkedIn. We'll use mine for now, as John doesn't quite have his set up yet. We'll also set up John at an hourly rate of $50. Now that we've got him added in, you'll want to select him in the system, which gives us the ability to enable onboarding. When we toggle to see what John will see, you'll notice the information we've previously inputted. Now, we're going to assign a direct manager, and in this instance, this will be myself. We'll also want to assign direct team members, so John will know exactly who he is working with. When we toggle, you'll once again be able to see what John sees, including his direct manager, his team, and the remaining company roster. You can also click on individual LinkedIn profiles so John can get to know the people he'll be working with. Now that we've added team members, let's edit company details. When you first signed up, you would have created an instance of your company. You'll be able to edit your company name, as well as update your primary industry and subcategory. Subcategories will change based on your primary industry selection. For this business, we're operating in sales and marketing, specifically search engine marketing. You'll be able to add your company motto as well as what your company does specifically. This will help new hires understand your business a bit more and digest what you stand for. As we're in the business of saving time, we recommend pulling this information from your website if it's available and updated. It's best not to start from scratch unless you have to. Next, you'll want to set expectations across all your employees, as well as expectations specific to John. As we've created John as an employee, we don't have his information. Let's go ahead and add that in. We'll keep it short for now, but you can add as much or as little as required. Once again, we're toggling to see what John will see to double check this all makes sense. In the resources section, we're able to add new or edit existing resources, which are essentially hyperlinks to company documents and tools that will set your new hire up for success. As similar resources may be shared across the wider team, we give you the ability to assign existing resources to new hires. Let's set permissions for John. We'll give him access to Google Scripts and Slack. When John logs in, he'll only see Google Scripts and Slack, as opposed to other employees who may have access to different resources. If there are any issues, including access issues, employees will be able to easily email their assigned manager directly from the platform. DaytoDay widgets are similar to resources, but instead of hyperlinks, we have customizable text for varied subjects such as filling in timesheets, which we know is everyone's favorite. Just like resources, these are also assignable and reusable. As a bonus feature, we've added company and public bookmarks specific to your industry. You can either add a bookmark and make it private to your company, or public for the wider OnboardInc community. As we know, sharing is caring. We advise viewing what's already available before adding your own. You may find a handful of useful resources others have already identified. Employers and employees alike can upvote or downvote bookmarks. The best solutions will show up at the top for your convenience. Industry tips are similar to bookmarks, but without hyperlinks. They're simple tips from your industry peers, such as compiling your workspace to save time for other important events. Perfect. Now everything has been added in to give John the successful onboarding he'll need for day one. We'll now want to go back and make sure everything looks fantastic. If there are no edits required and everything looks great, we'll be able to invite John with an automated email when you click Invite. To make sure you haven't missed anything, we've included a progress section. As you can see, we haven't invited John, so we'll make sure to do that. Any other areas that have been missed will show in this area. Once John accepts his invite, he'll also be able to confirm he's reviewed all onboarding materials. Once that step is complete, John is ready to set sail. Happy onboarding.